Hello and welcome to the Growing Green podcast. Your host, Jeremiah Jennings, is the owner of Growing Green Landscapes in Birmingham, Alabama, and has a passion for growing the entrepreneurship community for those who are young in business. Being a business owner isn't easy, especially in the early years, and that's why in this show we dive into a wide range of topics covering all the challenges small business owners deal with. Even if your company is generating $1 million or more, the stories from our great guest and Jeremiah's own firsthand experiences will propel your business forward. And now, here's your host, Jeremiah Jennings.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in for an episode today here on the Growing Green podcast. This is your host, Jeremiah Jennings, and I'm excited to come to you for another midweek update here on Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. Spring rush is going crazy right now. Everyone is just, all the stuff I'm seeing on Instagram is like everybody's working. There's so much money being generated. It's awesome to see that businesses are flourishing. It's that time of year. You just need to be out hustling. You need to take time for yourself, take some time in the evenings, and we'll talk about that here in a minute, just to take a break and make sure that you're taking care of yourself, because spring rush can really take a toll on your body mentally and physically. But anyway, we're joined with one of the probably most frequent guests on our show here, Paul Jamison. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Are you excited to be here?
Beautiful evening at Trustville Country Club.
Yeah, we're actually recording a road show right now with some new microphones. We're going to see how this
Kia.
sounds.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah, I know. I wish Kia would hop on the show. You don't even have to pay me. Just send me a car. I'll be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, tell them to send me a motor for my trunk. My trunk don't open.
And this car's already blown up one time, so.
Yeah, I got a new engine in this thing. The trunk don't open. I got a hedge trimmer in here, a blower, I think a weed eater, another blower.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Golf
So
clubs.
what's going on? You making some content or something?
That's the goal. Tomorrow, Jason Creole and I are going to...
Who?
Jason
What's his last name?
Creole.
No, Krill.
Creole.
See, you got it that time. Why do you not say that every time?
I don't know.
C-R-E-E-L. Krill.
Yeah, Jason Creole.
Krill, yeah. Not Creole seasoning.
Straight or left?
Straight. We're following the Kroger man. So, you know what we should do? We should go live. We should do an Instagram live.
Yeah.
Man, I wish we had mounts. Let's do an Instagram live. Let's see what we can get into. Can we take the audio from Instagram live? I don't know if you can do that. How can you save the audio? I don't think you can. Not without having your board. That's tough. Well, this is a good thought. Anyway, following the Kroger van here. What have you got going on this time of year, man? I know spring rush right now for a lot of lawn care business owners is crazy. Been listening to the podcast a lot. You had a great interview, probably one of your biggest interviews you've ever had, right?
By far the best one.
Who was it? What's his name? Where's everybody need to go check that out?
Vic Keller, episode number 951. By far, now, 1,000 episodes is a lot, but he's by far the biggest fish. He built businesses that were successfully acquired by Warren Buffett. All right. You can imagine how much this guy's worth.
Yeah, I think that takes big fish to the next level. Warren Buffett, there's not many people in his circle, I bet.
Yeah, so his business partner's Warren Buffett. We're... Anyway, I'm just trying to drive down the road here. That's for the awkward pause. We're going all these windy roads.
And we're watching the sunset.
Oh, it's beautiful in Trustville.
Is this where you're moving?
Well, so here's the situation.
We should post an Instagram poll after you listen to this podcast, and everybody can vote.
Yeah, let me know where you guys
Let
think I
Instagram
should move.
know. Let Instagram choose,
The 4 top choices, one choice, and these aren't in any particular order, is Trustville, Alabama. And the reason is we're doing a huge event here in February of 2024. And so I'm going to be out here anyway, kind of preparing for... that's the yard where Jason went viral.
That
was the yard where Jason's video that gets... I play it all the time, where he's mowing a strip of grass. And I mean, it's gotten tens and tens of millions of views. That was the yard right there.
That thing's huge. I've never... Yeah. They paid a lot of money to have that rock wall put in. Why were y'all mowing that yard?
We rode it for free, but I got tens of millions of views on that yard. That was it. So, Alabama, we're having a big event February 2024. And so, partially why I would consider moving here is to just help Jason plan this, and execute an epic event.
Look here, you can't talk with your hands while you're driving. Paul's sitting there trying to talk with his hands like he does on the podcast, and he's about to wreck us. We're about to run off the road here.
Okay. So,
you need to get a Tesla
Alabama,
self-driving mode.
I ain't getting no Tesla.
You can create so much content. Be a good business investment. Think about all your road trips.
Yeah.
You can just create content while you're driving.
There's there's a difference between Brian's budget and my budget. All right, I'm a Kia. One day we could maybe consider a Tesla, but right now we're
okay. So Trussville's an option. Number
Trussville
one
is an option. Florida's an option. There's a lot of opportunity down there. Al Blades, Alan Hain, Brett Greatyear.
A lot of people of the other gender.
Yes, sir. Now, I've seen a few of the other gender here in Alabama, though.
Wait, there's a lot of genders nowadays. Which gender are you talking about?
We're looking for a female.
Just a
for
female.
my spouse.
She, her.
No. Just,
Pronoun she, her.
All right, moving along, Jeremiah. we're not going to go down that path. Florida, Alabama. And for those who don't know the context, I had a lawn maintenance business in Atlanta that I started in 2011. From 2011 to 2020, I never went on a vacation for 10 years. The best I could do was, let's say I went to my sister's wedding. True story. It was on a Saturday, Jeremiah. What I had to do is get all my jobs done on Thursday. By dusk on Thursday, I finished up. Friday, I went over to another state for the wedding, like her rehearsal dinner thing. Wedding on Saturday. Sunday, I'm driving back and back at work Monday. So I put in the work for 10 years of weekly lawn mowing and I didn't grow a crew where I could just leave town and they could take care of it. I tried that and it didn't work. So I was in the field for 10 years with no traveling. And people don't realize that now that they see me traveling all the time. It's like I'm making up for lost time, because when you have weekly, that's one downfall that people don't talk about weekly mowing, is you can't travel unless you have a
people
crew
that can do it for
it.
you, yeah. Which is why it's so important that your business isn't always just you. Like, you need to build a team around you, and that's what we're doing right now. So we had actually built that, and we had our lead foreman leave a couple of weeks ago. I don't know, probably, actually, like, coming up on 2 months ago now. And so now we're kind of restarting and retraining, and it's kind of made me realize, like, just having today off. So we took the day off today, went and played some golf with Paul as he came in, spent some time with the family. And it's just like, hey, this is why I build my business, is because we want to have time freedom. And you're going straight here. So you're going to get some navigation along with this show on this podcast, because we're navigating our way to a Longhorn, courtesy of the Green Industry Podcast.
Thank you.
To continue.
Okay, so I wanted to put that in context, because there's a lot of pros of lawn mowing maintenance, like reoccurring revenue is the biggest one, in my opinion. And if you go to sell your business one day, you got a lot of opportunity there. But anyway, the reason I'm moving is the traffic in Atlanta is horrific, and I lived there for so long that it just kind of took a toll on me. But I couldn't move because that's where my customers were. But now that we're doing the podcast and sowing into this community, there's the opportunity to move. So I'm really excited for a fresh new chapter. So I definitely want to get away from the Atlanta traffic. So Florida, it's a free state. I am looking for a wife. You know, the beaches are down there. Alan Hain, Brett Greatyear.
Brett Goodyear.
He's having a great year. His real name's Goodyear. I was trying to be funny, Jeremiah.
Oh, well, I didn't get it. It's over my head.
You didn't get it the first time.
I made some good jokes today. You thought were pretty funny.
Oh, you got... you made me laugh good.
Paul was laughing like I've never seen a human laugh.
I've never laughed. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. Jeremiah cracked a pretty good joke.
Oh, man. Well,
So Florida... Oh, go ahead. We're going to say something.
No, Florida's an option.
This is a romantic road here.
Well, we don't need to be romantic.
Not me and you, but when you're driving with your wife.
Yeah, it's a true story. When I had my little Honda Accords, the little coupe, two-door, I drove this road. It was flooded. It was some of the most rain we've ever had in our existence, I feel like. This road was like, no joke, close to knee-deep in water, and I drove it actually right back there, and I almost got stuck. It was, you know, when you just stay in it. That's what everybody tells you when you get stuck in mud. You just stay in it. You don't let off. That's what I had to do. I felt the water hit the car, and I was like, oh, my gosh, here we go. And it was like midnight. I was going home. I was a teenager. I'm trying to beat curfew, you know, and I just had to stay in it. But anyway, back to your choices here. So
Florida, Alabama,
Trussville.
we're SEC country. South Carolina, I got a lot of family out there. You guys, for those of you who follow me on social media, you just saw me do a sod job out that way. I got a lot of family out there. Again, back to the beach situation. I've worked my rear end off for a very long time before anyone knew me on social media. I was putting in the work, and to have the opportunity now to get to live by the beach, and you know, it's something that I'm considering for sure. So South Carolina, specifically the Charleston, South Carolina area. And then Georgia's still in play, just not Atlanta, Georgia. There's good things about the state. We have beautiful mountains where Mr. Producer lives. We also have beautiful lake country where my boy Tony Rudolph lives, Tony Lawn Care. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful part of the state there where they have really nice, it's called Lake Oconee. There's really nice homes around there. And I've done some landscaping jobs out that way, which you don't have the Atlanta traffic out there. It's lake country. It's a totally different vibe. So those are the 4 main spots. There's some wild cards, but my lease doesn't end until July 10th, so that's what we're looking at. But I don't think anyone cares.
Would you ever go out west?
I would, but it's not. There's too much opportunity right here that I don't have like a strong enough reason to at the moment, but I have no opposition to live anywhere, really.
Would you ever move out of the country? Or do you want to stay U.S.?
I would, but right now it's like I could envision it being wildly successful here in Florida and South Carolina and Georgia. Like all 4 of those scenarios, I feel like for the Green Industry podcast, it would have fresh, like I want to create content, having fun. Like I'm miserable right now in Atlanta. I could tell you guys more about the situation I'm in with my crazy neighbors and just it's a different scenario from the other ones, but it's the same scenario.
Yeah.
I went from bad to worse. And you guys don't even want to know.
No, you do not want to get into that. I'll tell you what. We are pulling into Longhorn here. Let's take a break, and we will come back after we have full stomachs and probably going to be falling asleep by that point. But anyway, let's take a break. Let's hear from today's show sponsor.
You have a sponsor?
I don't know. It depends on what show this is. We might make the Green Industry Podcast our sponsor for today's show.
What we could do is talk to Jason about the Lawn Care Life event.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk your rates off air, but we want to promote that. Did you get your promo code yet?
For what?
The Lawn Care Life Conference.
No, right here. No, I've not.
There's a left here, not a right here.
Well, yeah, I was saying right here. All right, guys. We'll
right
see y'all.
Here,
We'll be back.
Right here. No,
No, we'll be back.
Left.
We'll be back.
It's a left.
No. All right, we are back from Longhorn, full stomachs here, and Paul's won, and he said it's past his bedtime.
Way past my bedtime. I'm so tired.
Well,
it's
look,
8:46.
Look, I want to go.
Time.
I want to go through. I want to go through a
Atlanta.
drive-through and tell somebody that they're live on the podcast. I want to go some. Oh, you know what we should do?
Go to bed. I'm going to bed.
No.
Left or right?
No. Let's go over to Chick-fil-A. Let's do it.
Man.
Let's go through the drive-through. And have you ever heard what Brian does when he goes through Chick-fil-A drive-through?
He shows them a silver play.
Silver play. No, he tries to get them to say he tries to trick them to where
My
he can
pleasure?
say, yeah.
Oh,
You think
my
you
pleasure.
can do that successfully?
I want to go to bed. I don't want to.
Come on,
play
this
games.
will be good. It'll take 5 minutes.
Oh man.
Oh, right here.
Oops.
See, this
Close.
is on the left. This is on the right. Well, this is American Family Care.
Oh man.
No, that way.
Which way? Jeremiah.
Down there.
I know you were homeschooled, but there's
through.
lefts and there's rights.
Oh,
we
my
pulled
goodness.
into urgent care here. It's past my bedtime.
It's the shortcut. Oh, man,
Oh,
this
I
is
see.
kind of a long line.
Yeah,
too.
let's go to the Casa de Jennings.
We'll drive straight then. We can drive through it. Well, that was a good idea. It was fun while it lasted. But I still think it's a good idea. We should do that one day. We should just drive through, like, some famous YouTubers do something and try to get somebody on the podcast.
We're on the up and up, Jeremiah. We're not at famous YouTuber level yet. Oh, there we go.
And Paul's about
Watch
to get
out
hit.
for the Camry.
Anyway, what is...
Corolla.
That is a... Oh, yeah. What is the Corolla like a cheaper Camry?
But yeah, it's
Is that like a
it's the
Civic
lower-
and a Accord?
Exactly.
What is the lower Kia?
I don't know. I don't even know what I got. I think I got a Sorrento.
The Optimas are nice. They have a lot of leg room.
Yeah, we're balling on a budget these days in the Kia. One day I'll say see ya.
See ya. What are you going to get? A Tesla?
Nope.
What are you going to get? You want a truck?
Yeah, probably get it. I had a Ford F-150 for 10 years and it was good, and I had a Chevy Silverado and it was good. Chevy Silverado, Ford F-150s have both been good to me.
Out of all your experience in interviewing different guests, what would you say one of like the most important pieces of equipment is? Like, is it your truck? Is it your mower? Is it your trailer? What have you heard people tell you over the years?
Well, I think for starters, and did you hit record? Because
yes, we're recording. You're going left right here. No, right, left.
Number one, I think you want to start with your outdoor power equipment. So you want a PB9010. You want a 2620. I'm giving Echoes. You don't have to have Echo. If you're using Steel, get their top of the line. If you're using Exmark, get their top of the line. Because my biggest mistake, my first year, Jeremiah, had raggedy consumer grade stuff, and you really want to get a good string trimmer. And if you don't have the money to get a string trimmer and a blade edger, just learn how to edge with the string trimmer. I got really good at it, and so where I could really finesse my edges. But
kind of like you could finesse that putter on the golf course.
Yeah, I drained a bomb, guys, and Jeremiah didn't record it. I made
Paul's going to ask if I'm recording. For the rest
this is
of
what
time.
happens when you go golfing with me. Al Blades knows and Jeremiah. I asked them politely, could you please film me? And so Jeremiah's standing behind the hole. I got this long putt left to right, and I nail it. Just drain it.
It was a solid 15-footer.
It was uphill. It was a lot of break, and I drained it. And then I was like, you got it? And he's like, oh, yeah. And then I go to look on my phone, and it wasn't there.
I felt like the old lady that you never see, do you ever see, at graduations and stuff, the ladies holding their phone up?
It's a selfie, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not a selfie, but they're just not recording. They think they are, but they're not. That's exactly what I felt like. Yeah. But anyway, string trimmer.
Yeah, so string trimmer, I got a whole long answer here to answer your question, but I like to do soft edges with a string trimmer, like around your garden beds and things like that, and then hard edges where you have concrete on the driveway or out if you have sidewalks and stuff with a blade edger. But as quickly as you can get the best of the best, and I'm not going to sit here and argue with you guys on Red Max or Steel or Echo. They all have whatever brand you go with, or Husqvarna.
When you get into high-end commercial grade equipment, they're all going to be very competitive.
Very similar. And the question you got to ask yourself is, what dealership is closest to me? And thankfully, the closest dealer in Atlanta, which is all over the place, is Howard Brothers, and they carry both Echo and Steel, which is very
the two
rare.
biggest competitors. Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, if you're in the Atlanta market, you're spoiled because you can truly pick one or the other. But I say all that. I think guys overspend. And I was talking to Joey Coberly. I was just hanging out with Megan and Joey. I really wish we would have filmed a podcast of us eating dinner talking about all this stuff, because it was epic. Those guys know more than me about this stuff because they see 36 different businesses, true raw numbers, and so they come to just pick up on things. And one of the things, and I hope Joey doesn't mind me sharing this. I'm not giving out names and social security numbers and stuff like his clients. He doesn't tell me their names. I honestly don't know who you guys are. But one thing he said, and I'll just paraphrase this in general because I don't want to misspeak on his behalf, that guys typically overspend on the truck. So
I can see that.
$80,000,
Everybody wants the nice
$60,000, $45,000 truck. Yeah, $45,000 truck, really, really nice. Left or right, Jay?
Left.
All right. Our human navigation system here is a little delayed, so we about to go over a cliff. Better make a move here. But really,
if you want me to show you up in basketball, that's where we need to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Indoor or outdoor?
Indoor.
What time you wake up? I'm tired.
No, I'm not getting up that early. Sorry, buddy.
All right. Well, eventually, hey, we're talking about golfing for a long time. We finally did it. So maybe, Lord willing, I will be here February 23rd, 24th for Lawn Care Life Conference. So maybe if I come in early for that, we could ball it up.
You'll probably be back before then. So I think we'll probably make it happen.
We'll see.
But anyway, spending too much on trucks, I totally get that.
And Mike Andy's someone, I don't know if you were there when they asked him.
Oh, yeah, I was the one that asked that.
Oh, yeah, you asked that. And he was saying 15 to 20,000 used truck. And so,
which is crazy. That's hard to find nowadays.
Yeah, but you can find it. Excuse me, I got a cough. Go ahead. Sorry, I don't know how this is going to sound on your ghetto microphone here.
Hey, my microphone sounds good. I know what you're talking about.
I told you to get the DJI, and you got the whatever this thing is.
Look, it gets the job done. I wanted to try it out. I wanted to leave him a review, good or bad. So We're not going to talk about them yet until I know how good it sounds. So, anyway, look, if you can hear it on the podcast, that's what matters, right?
Yeah.
As long as there's decent audio. But if you've tuned out by this point, then the audio is probably bad.
If anyone's still listening, Jeremiah...
If anyone's still listening, Paul, we should probably try to bring a little bit of value. Talk about our jokes that we did today. We had some really good jokes today. That was a big possum.
Yeah, you had a good joke, but I can't repeat it because I literally was on the phone with the brand, and they're like, "We can't work with companies that say jokes like this." It is exact joke to Jeremiah's exact one-liner. So I'm like, oh man. Part of me wants to like Gary Vee. I don't cuss that much like Gary Vee does, and you didn't use any profanity, but part of me wants to just be 100% like real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But on the other end, I am profitable in business and like being brand safe without like renouncing my morals. Like, that's different. But like at the end of the day, it's like sometimes you just need the self-control to be like, yeah, I probably shouldn't put that out there on the World Wide Web.
Oh wow, that's pretty good. We both said that.
Well, you're getting better at podcasting, Jeremiah. That's good.
One day we'll get there. What does EIB stand for, Paul?
Excellence in Broadcasting.
Who used to say that?
Rush.
The late Rush. Rush was I have so many memories of riding in my grandmother's car. She would keep us after school in the summer. She would keep us after school during the year.
Which way, Jeremiah?
You can guess.
I don't know. I'm tired.
It's
past my bedtime. I don't know where
Paul,
I'm at.
You've been here plenty of times. Come on. Just take a guess. You just gotta... You get a 1 out of 3 chance. I mean, 3 chances here.
Well, because you didn't say anything, I'm just gonna go straight.
All right. Well, hopefully we end up not dying because you're trying to talk with your hands, and then
I'm holding a mic in my left.
You're holding a mic. You're trying to turn.
Is this it?
Yes, this is it. But you're trying to talk with your hands, and the steering wheel's jerked about 100 times already. I think I've got whiplash.
But anyway,
I'm going to send you my chiropractic bill.
Mr. Producer. Oh, chiropractor bill. You should see this hill you drove over the golf cart that my shoulders started hurting instantly.
Your shoulders. Well, every
time Jeremiah's like, you want to go over this? It's Mount Everest. And next thing you know, I feel my shoulder tense up. What time, am I
you're good. Leaving? Yeah. No, I told you,
keep an eye that I don't hit that retaining wall.
Have you been here since then? Since he hit that?
Who hit that? Bailey?
No, Bailey's not with us any longer.
Well, he's not with your company.
Yes, he's still alive. He's
you
not
make it
dead.
Sound like he hit the retaining wall and he's not with us any longer.
Right off the back of the retaining wall.
So what? Who hit it?
One of our newer employees, Kellen. So
can I just park in front of your
truck?
Yeah,
that's fine. We'll move it in the morning. But what were we saying? Oh, I told you to record us driving over the hill, and you didn't. You didn't get your phone out fast enough.
Yeah, and should I keep going?
No, that's good.
And then so anyway, if there's a chiropractor bill, we'll have a.
Well, Paul. Every time Paul comes, he keeps getting hurt. Last time, what did you do? You broke
I fell down your trailer. By the way, that was a great video.
The dogs are going to join the podcast if you open the door.
Well, if there's actually one person listening, let's wrap it up for him here.
One person? I
don't want to insult you, but you think someone's still listening?
Well, I was hoping your name would get him here, but I don't know. That's probably not going to... I mean, I don't know why I would think that. But anyway, the chiropractor bill is going to be coming to... what is the city you live in outside of it? You don't live in Atlanta.
It's coming.
Yeah, so we're going to stick with Atlanta. We're going to send the check.
Georgia.
We're going to send the bill to Atlanta, Georgia. And you almost fell down the dovetail of the truck. That was a really good video, though. It's a good setup video on the Green Industry Podcast YouTube channel, right?
Yep. We got over 1,000 views, which is huge for us.
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, long form. That is good.
It was Jeremiah's truck doors. Butt chilly cold. We're out here, and
it was cold. The sun was setting.
Yeah, my editor did a great job on the video. So,
all right. Well, I guess we are going to wrap this one up. I don't know, shorter show today, just a little midweek.
Oh, we can keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's good. I mean, you're ready to go to bed. So
it's past my bedtime. It's 8:58 Central Time. That's 9:58.
Are you going to cook us breakfast in the morning or something?
No, me and Jason are going to go make videos.
Not at dark 30 when you wake up.
We can go to Waffle House. I'll take you to Waffle House.
Waffle House. Yeah, the Waffle House here is... Y'all have a lot of Waffle Houses in Atlanta, though, right?
Yeah.
Aren't they like on every corner?
Yeah. There's some funny stories that happen at Waffle House.
Let's tell one of them.
I can't.
You can't tell any of them?
No, not if you want to sponsor.
You can't tell one joke.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
one...
No, these aren't jokes. These are real
story.
incidences that happen in the store. I'll tell you, Shaq.
What?
Shaq, the Waffle House I used to live by, Shaq would come in all the time and tip $80.
You did not go to Waffle House with Shaq. You just pull these things out of your butt, I think, sometimes. Some of these people that you think that you say you're with.
I did. Did I say I'm with? I said Shaq would go to the Waffle House right next to me.
Were you ever in there with him?
No, and I didn't say I was.
Okay, all right. Well, that's believable.
But I would go there, and then they would say
Shaq was in here?
Shaq was in here last night.
I'll give you that.
Because he'd drive home from TNT where he worked for the basketball thing, and he'd stop at Waffle House.
Who is the most high-profile person you've seen or been around in Atlanta?
In Atlanta...
Because I know there's a lot of them that live
One of
down
the
there.
neighborhoods when I just started working down there at the time, Usher lived in there. I think Justin Bieber was still in there. Whitney Houston. There's a lot of celebrities in this neighborhood. It's called Country Club of the South. Then Justin Bieber moved. Whitney Houston died. Usher,
That's a little morbid.
Whoa.
She is no longer with us.
There you go, Jeremiah.
She found the retaining wall.
No, she was in a bathtub. But it's not a good story.
No, that's not a good story. There's a lot of people listening that probably don't, like younger guys don't even know who Whitney Houston is. I don't
She
either.
sang the national anthem in 93. If you YouTube it, it was so anointed. It was
It was good.
yeah. It was the best national anthem I've ever heard.
Should we put it on the end of the podcast?
It's good.
We might add that onto the end of the podcast. Whitney Houston national anthem.
It's a good one. But there's a lot of celebrities in Atlanta. I just don't see them. Cardi B lives there with her boyfriend or whoever the guy is.
Who's she with now?
I think Offset.
Offset.
Offside. I listen.
Offset.
Close.
I mean, yeah, you're just a few letters off.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. There's the Hot Atlanta update from Paul. He lives down the road from Onset. I don't know who Onset is, but he's down the road from Onset.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Their ears are getting burst right now.
Oh man.
This is spiking red so hard.
Oh, it is?
Oh yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
It's okay.
Where can you tell it's spiking red?
Right here, you can see.
Oh.
Professional excellence in broadcasting.
see.
EIB.
Now what is it?
EIB. It's normal now.
Oh.
See, we're just recording on the iPhone here. This is groundbreaking technology.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, you didn't know you could do this,
I don't
did
know
you?
how you can do that on the iPhone.
Yeah, very cool. It's all right here. We'll just save it in the cloud and upload it and be good to go. So, I hope you enjoyed the show. Just hanging out, having fun. Every time Paul comes on, we literally never know where we're going to go. Like, the podcast turned into some of those random stories we get told. I mean, Paul was on... One of the funniest stories we've ever done on here was Paul was on a rich celebrity's Zoom for a long time and then got kicked off. Mm-hmm. He couldn't log in anymore. The dude found out Paul was on here and kicked him out.
Changed the password.
So now Paul had the free 40-minute version. But now you've upgraded, right?
I left Zoom. I went to StreamYard. Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored.
But StreamYard, I like StreamYard better than Zoom, so a lot better than Zoom. I pay $49 a month for it.
So there's a lot of guys listening to the show who obviously love the Green Industry podcast. This is not a screened question, so we're going to get Paul's real answer here. If somebody wanted to be on the Green Industry podcast, what are some things that they should be doing in their business? What is some things that they should try to accomplish or achieve and maybe come and be on your show one day just to tell their story?
Become a billionaire.
Yeah, because you got to follow up. What's his name from Monday's show?
Ben Keller.
No, real life. There's a lot of guys out there listening. They're like, they love your show. That you inspire them. You give them a lot of motivation. The Green Industry podcast shows up pretty much anywhere when you put in anything green on podcast platforms. So a lot of people look up to the show. I know you do a lot of guest interviews. What does that look like? Maybe somebody does want to reach out or get on the show one day down the road.
Man, that's a very thoughtful question, Jeremiah. I haven't really thought about it. Typically, and I'm coming up on 1,000 episodes, but typically...
Do you have that one planned out yet?
Well, I was asking Mr. Producer about it. That studio that we went to.
Yeah.
I was thinking of bringing him down there, and it'd be his first time like making a public appearance because no one's ever seen him.
Oh yeah, doing like a video with him, like a video podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I kind of teed him up on it a little bit.
Yeah.
And he didn't say like, heck no. So,
He's actually, I think I've got him another podcast to go in his network of things.
Really?
Yeah, they're supposed to be emailing him.
Is it lawn care related or is it
Pond related
Pond.
podcast. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Is it the?
We'll talk off here.
Oh, all right.
But anyway, no, he should be possibly getting one to add to the Mr. Producer Network. We will get there one day, maybe when we hit the podcast billions. But it doesn't have to be anything crazy. There's not any massive thing. But just
do you want the honest answer or do you want the politically correct?
No,
answer?
the honest answer. We don't care about PC here on this show. Have you ever listened?
When I started podcasting, I didn't really think ahead. And so Naylor was with me at Waffle House. I was like, let's go film a few episodes. Then I asked Brian to be a guest, and he was all flattered. He was all pumped up, and we had a good interview. It was my second interview. Like Naylor was one, then Brian. Then I asked Caleb. Then I asked John Pajak. So they were all my boys. So my very first few interviews were with people who were my friends before I had a podcast. They were just regular friends. Then I started having a couple bad interviews where people like, I'm not going to say the guy's name, but I deleted the episode, but he reached out to me like, hey, I want to be on your show, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't have like people reaching out to me at the time all the time. So I was like, oh, cool. Someone wants to be on my podcast.
Yeah, let's do it.
It was bad. It was a bad episode, and it was all around bad. I deleted it because I was like, this guy don't want to be aligned with this person. So I say all that to say I do get pitched a lot, and I don't want to exaggerate, but 9 out of 10 I just don't reply to.
You have to be
because
strategic.
I protect my audience, and so because of that, I'm leaving a lot of excellent stories on the table, a lot of guys that could add a ton of value, but because I've had a few bad apples, and Jeremiah knows some of these bad apples, and it's just like I always give people the benefit of the doubt, and it's burnt me so many times. So to be honest, I don't if somebody asks to be on the show, it's pretty much an automatic no.
Yeah.
So
okay. That's good info.
It's got to be basically Lord putting it on my heart, hey, you should interview so-and-so. Or Mr. Producer might say, hey, have you ever heard so-and-so's story? Or I think this guy would be a good guest.
It's kind of what we talk about all the time here on our show. Is just like you need to have the give mindset, not the take. And if you just are automatically reaching out like, hey, let me be on your podcast, let me get out there, like let me put my name out there, then that comes across. And I'm telling like from my point of view as well, because we get people asking to come on our show, and it's like I don't mind people asking. Like I want to share your story, but at the same time, like what have you done? I don't want you to think of it like, what have you done for me? That's not the way that I look at it. But what have you done for the community?
Well,
be able to come on there and give your show.
You've sacrificed your time away from Jack and Savannah and your business to record the show and then edit the show and publish the show. And you don't use Mr. Producer like the rest of us, so you're doing double the work.
Yeah.
And you've paving the way, and then somebody wants to come along and all this clout or hard work that you've done to establish an audience that knows, like, and trust you, they're accessing that for free.
Yeah.
I don't want to say everyone who asks you is taking advantage of you.
Not at all. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. Like, we've had guys that come on the show recently that have asked to be on the show. And that's fine. I don't mind that. But it's kind of the way, it's the mentality you have, and it's the mentality of like, hey, let's have like a good conversation. Let's DM back and forth. Let's talk, like, tell me about your business. Let's ask me how I'm doing. Ask me how our business is doing. Like, and that's just the way that I look at things with other people. Like, you maybe have an end goal down the road. Like, you might say, okay, I want to end up on his podcast one day, or I want to be on his YouTube channel, or whatever. Like, if maybe it's Paul, maybe it's me, maybe it's someone else out there where you're like, I would love to do this. Just go at that relationship with a just true, honest, not like a, you want to get or gain from it, just that you want to give, that you just want to be a good friend to them. You want to help them, you want to add any value to them that you can. And in return, they're going to see that. Like when Paul gets in a DM conversation or a coaching call or whatever, and you see that somebody's actually just trying to grow the community and like trying to give back, then you can see that. You can read people. Mm-hmm. And your reading people skills have grown a lot over the past couple of years for sure, haven't they?
Yeah, I've had the discernment of a butter knife, but a lot of it was I just didn't have margin. Like, it's like, because I do a daily show, it's like Tuesday, I'm like, oh, I need a show for tomorrow.
Yeah,
and then so-and-so's DMing me like, hey, can I be on your show? And it's like, okay, yeah,
it's the show,
and
yeah.
then it's bad. But now, like this week, I'm not even trying to over-exaggerate. But
yeah.
I interviewed a billionaire today on today's show. Like, that's crazy. Tomorrow's show's good. Wednesday show's good. Thursday show's good. Friday. This week's bangers all week long, and they're already pre-scheduled. So, like, and then I already have next Monday. What are you saying? Yeah, you working 24-hour, but but I have next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday shows already done. I'm like 8 episodes ahead, and that's called margin. So because I have margin, I'm not desperate to get an interview. So it's like I'm kind of cherry picking which ones do I want. And honestly, I like doing solo shows too because there's a few things burning in my heart that I want to just kind of release into the world. So
solo shows are fun sometimes. Sometimes you like. It takes me a minute to get into them, but then I get rolling, and I'm like, you get to really get in your feels a little bit and just kind of share your heart, like you said.
But so I guess the last thing I'll say to honestly answer your question, like the best interviews, I just had a really good one with Dave Fairburn up in Massachusetts. What's next to Massachusetts?
I don't know. I'm not good with my geography up north.
It was in New Hampshire, and the guy, my friend from Kubota, Tom. He's like, I got a really good interview for you. And so, but Dave wasn't DMing me like, hey, you should interview me. I got $18 million company or whatever. And I go there. This guy's got 100 employees, sharp operation, everything super professional. And like, it was awesome.
He was so humble.
And I got to have dinner with him the night before. But he wasn't DMing me. A guy from Kubota who'd been there, who knows the company is legit.
Yeah, it's a legit operation. Yeah,
legit operation. He was like, hey, Paul, I think you should interview Dave. It was a home run. Same thing with the successful businessman that I interviewed today. My friend Nate May for a long time was like, Paul, man, I think I can pull this off. And like, I didn't make it happen. Nate did, but it was like, Vic wasn't DMing me like, hey, look, you kidding me? Guys like that are, yeah.
Yeah, you're begging them to be on the show.
Nate was begging. Not begging.
Yeah, but they have their time is worth so much. They only have so much time allotted in a day, and you have to be able to make sure that your value is worth enough to get on their schedule, and that's what it comes down to. Like, and time is valuable.
And I know I said the last thing. The last thing is, I care about my audience, Jeremiah, and I want to serve my audience, and I want my audience to be blessed each show they have. And because I have a history, and it's just a numbers thing, I've done close to 1,000 shows. I've had some really bad ones, and I've had to delete some, and it's embarrassing. But I don't want that to happen again.
Yeah.
I really don't. I've had about 10 to 12 that were not good.
Yeah.
And it was my fault, and it was because I let someone manipulate me to get on my show because they were using me and taking advantage of me.
Yeah, learn.
They wanted they want to talk to you guys, my audience. Yeah. I know we're talking to your audience, but it's like,
oh yeah, it's a lot of the same cross chapter people here. Just learn to vet people. I would say, like in your relationships, don't. Caleb Allman always plays that clip. It's don't share your dreams with everybody. They don't always deserve that, and that's 100% true. Oh no, that's a black cat crossing our path.
In the name of Jesus. See you later, demon. So it's just a cat. But.
What a transition! But yeah, vet your relationships.
Adios.
Vet your relationships. Don't just be friends with anybody and everybody. You just want to try to protect yourself, protect your family, protect your life, your friendships, and everything in there and related. So, all right, everybody, go listen to the Green Industry Podcast. There. When is my show coming out? Our show. Next week.
No. I said this week we got bangers. You're a banger.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah.
And the reason I interviewed Jeremiah is I wrote a new book, The Lawn Care Advantage, and you're gonna really like how your chapter turned out in this book, Jeremiah.
Really?
So what I did is I interviewed Jeremiah just so I had my facts straight. And I knew his story, but it's just like, were you 4 years? Were you 5 years? Like, there's just little things I didn't like know the details.
Mm-hmm.
So you retold your story, the story of Growing Green Landscape, and then I turned that into a chapter of my new book that's coming out, The Lawn Care Advantage. So it's really good. But yeah, your episode on the Green Shoe podcast is this week.
A lot of other great stuff there. Resource center is packed full of stuff.
Yeah, we're working on everything. Our resource center, and what's happened is over the years, you guys have asked the same questions, and so I've tried to assemble the dream team for you. For example, we both use Megan and Joey Coberly, landscape bookkeeper. So I'm saying all this to say I'm building a new website with a new resource center where you can go there, and if you want to find out who's the bookkeeper, I recommend, well, it's Megan and Joey. Yeah. And the thing that's different about me than I'll just say that, I'll just shoot straight. The ones I recommend, I use.
Yes.
So
yeah.
I use Cody Owen. I pay him. He charges me a lot too, Cody. I need a deal. Okay.
Need to work on those rates.
Well, anyway, I pay him though. He does my marketing.
Yeah.
Megan and Joey do my bookkeeping, and these now Footbridge Media didn't build my website because they specialize in hyper focused local lawn care business websites, and my Green Industry podcast is a totally different animal because it's
worldwide.
It's a different animal. But what I did do is I drove my behind down to their offices, and I went in their offices and I investigated and did my research. Yeah. And decided that they're legit. And Jason also. So anyway, the stuff that's on that resource center for you guys is vetted and approved. And I could go down the list. Jobber I used since 2019. I used Jobber to invoice Jobber. I literally Jobber sponsored my podcast, and I sent him an invoice through Jobber, and I think it's the funniest thing ever.
That is hilarious. Yeah,
so
you should make a reel sending that invoice to Jobber, and having one of them pay it or something.
No, they do. I send it to Jobber via Jobber, and then it says Jobber paid you via Jobber. I mean, it is very oddly satisfying.
That's funny right there. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show today. A little bit of everything, as it always is, with Paul joining in here. Little road show. Hope the audio wasn't too bad. We're just trying different things out, changing up some microphones, and it makes the conversation a little cooler, real life, not having to be in headsets and stuff. Don't you think?
Yeah. Well, what Mr. Producer told me is the BPHS one headset has more like that radio, Rush Limbaugh authority feel. So, but this is fun, for when we could.
This is just real life.
Yeah, I mean, we could have sat out there on the golf course if we didn't have dinner plans and done one. So I think this is great. I'm not gonna use this ghetto brand. But
okay, whatever.
I'm gonna use the DJI and do something.
Well, when I hit these podcast millions, then we might go after DJI and hashtag sponsored. But anyway, that's gonna wrap this one up, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for Friday's show. Hope you listened to Monday's show. Marriage Monday was great. Stay tuned if you do listen to Monday. If you haven't listened yet, go listen to it and stay tuned in the last 2 minutes of the show. If you get bored, then skip to the last 2 minutes. One of the funniest endings to a podcast we've ever had in our lives. It was just absolutely hilarious. So go check that out. We love doing those. We love doing shows Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Everything that we always try to do, we're just trying to do to grow the community one relationship at a time. But without any further ado, thanks Paul for coming on. And wrap this one up. See you guys. See you on the next one.
Thanks for tuning in to the Growing Green podcast. It is an honor to have you listening, and we hope you receive valuable advice to help take your business to the next level. Don't forget to follow the podcast so you'll be notified when our next episode drops.